Alright, what up? It's Shankster94, and welcome to day 4 of my live production of Resident Evil 3 Remake HD Weapons review. You know what I just realized as I did this introduction for you guys is I've been naming these live productions. I see Resident Evil 3 HD Weapon Review. I never put Remake in the title. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to edit that real quick. Show you guys my screen as I'm doing it. Can't believe I forgot to put Remake in the title. There we go. Alright. So if you were here for the ending of the last stream, you'll know that it kind of cut off abruptly at the end of it, and that's because my encoder kept on glitching out and disconnecting. Happened about 3 times last recording session, and at that point I was done, and I was like, I didn't want to try any further. Plus, it also ended the stream on YouTube's end. So if I had started another stream, it would have been a separate live stream entirely. And I didn't want to do a separate live stream that was only going to last maybe 10-15 minutes because I was getting close to being at the end of my day anyway. I just wanted to finish all the handguns with the enemy testing, but I didn't even get a chance to do that, unfortunately. Is anyone watching right now? Apparently there's only one concurrent viewer right now. Did I begin this at a very bad time? I'm just going to make sure the chat's working. I'll just put test. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the chat's working, and I'm live streaming. But this is like the first time that someone didn't pop up within the first minute or so. I'm actually going to give it a little bit until someone pops up. If I see no one viewing this, I may decide not to do this today. I'm just going to check my own channel, make sure it's like live and everything. Yeah, I'm live now. There we go. We got someone popping in here. Morgan Heine. How much have you missed? You didn't miss anything. I pretty much just started here, and I'm just waiting for people to start coming in. Because I don't want to do a live stream if no one's going to be watching live. What's up, Dead Fusion Gamer 1? Nothing much, man. I'm ready to continue this live production of this weapon review. That's what. Alright, so I'll say again, the last live stream ended abruptly. I was just finishing the enemy testing for the G18 burst handgun, and we only have a couple handguns left, and then we're done with that whole category. So I'm planning to finish it off here. I'm hoping for today that I get really close to finishing the recording phase. It would actually be nice if I finished all the rest of the recording today. We'll see, though. It depends on how long I take here. So, anyway, I'm back in the game already, and I got the Samurai Edge loaded up because that is the next weapon in my lineup. Let me just get my guide here. Yep, Samurai Edge. Alright. And I'm bringing back the pop filter because I noticed in previous sessions my P's and T's really were popping out, and I really do need this thing, so I'm going to start using it again. And I don't know if you noticed, but this microphone is different than the one I've been using. So I'm really excited to demonstrate this really quick. I am doing good, Sad Kilf. Thanks for asking. I'm doing really fine with what I'm about to show you. Check this out. Got a brand new microphone. It's a Blue Yeti X. It's pretty much the more professional version of the standard Blue Yeti that I used to use when I started Resident Evil 2 Remake Weapons review like over a year ago. And unfortunately, after a couple months or so, that thing broke on me. And then I had to use this, not as good, but decent microphone. It was like the, Audio Technica AT something. I don't know the full name of it. But yeah, this is what I was using for several months now. Now I just got another brand new microphone, Blue Yeti X, and I did some tests earlier, and of course it's so much better than that microphone was. So I'm excited to use it for the rest of this weapon review and for all future content, as long as it lasts. Alright, enough about that. I digress. Let's get going with the rest of this weapon review. So I'm about to do the enemy testing for the Samurai Edge. Yep. Alright, and so far with all the handgun tests, both the G19 and the G18, as far as I remember, it took between like 8 and 14 shots, so that is like the range of the standard handguns that I have right now. The Burst G18 took 16 shots upon playback, so it demonstrated it was probably weaker per shot, which makes sense for a burst handgun. Now I'm going to test the Samurai Edge, which, according to research, it is a really decent weapon in this game. It's like the one to use once you unlock it instead of the G19. So let's just see what they mean by that. Just by aiming it, the crosshairs go in instantly, so that's one good thing. Alright, so I have my recorder ready. It's all rigged up and everything. Alright, so I'm going to start recording. And here we go. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's an elbow to a face. I don't care. I've stopped believing that actually does anything. 8. Are you done? No. 9. Alright, he's done now. Alright, now to start my commentary software. Alright, so that took 9 shots to defeat a zombie with the Samurai Edge. So, yeah, this whole variable range, time to kill, it really is true. Doesn't these tests are somewhat inconsistent. Doesn't work very well with my method of reviewing, obviously. But point is, it seems that most, if not all, of the handguns have around the same range of damage. But see, with the variable damage rates, you can probably take as little as 6 shots with this thing, and as much as maybe 12 or 13. But I want to believe it is more powerful than the regular G19 handgun. Alright, there's no custom parts. So now let's just do the dodge maneuver. So now let's just do the dodge maneuver. Alright. Alright. So this is Samurai Edge. This is enemy test. Alrighty then. Alright, so I'm gonna reload this game real quick. reloaded. Get the samurai edge back out. Just one hit of ammo. Alright. Let's get a perfect dodge and then just go haywire on his head. Come on, let's go. Seriously. Alright, here we go. God damn it, I forgot to hit record. And that sucks, because that was a good one. I probably won't get that again. At least not the critical. We'll see. But damn it. That is a very rookie mistake, is forgetting to record. Having to do that all over again. Alright. Now I hit record. Now we're good. Alrighty. Alright, nice explosive headshot there. That's going to conclude this samurai edge. Okay. Edge. Alright, so this is conclusion for the samurai edge. Alright. I'm done with that. So now we're going to move on to the MUP. Morgan Heine, it's a tough question to answer. A lot of people bag this game because of its lack of content from the original. It cut out a lot of stuff. If you enjoy the gameplay of Resident Evil 2 Remake, then you should enjoy this game because it plays exactly the same, plus a couple of additional features such as the dodge feature and a couple of other things. But if you go based off of plot, this may disappoint. Alright, this is an infinite weapon, so I'm not going to bother with ammo. But I will still put these coins in. Alright, I feel like this might be the weakest pistol of them all. Kind of based on my own experience. Because before I unlocked the infinite rocket launcher, I actually used this throughout the game just to save a slot and whatnot, and I think that was a big mistake. Alright, let's get recording. Alright, let's test them up on you. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so 15. Alright, so it took 15 shots to defeat a zombie MUP handgun with the infinite MUP handgun. So, just proving further. Is there a really good point to all these enemy tests that I'm doing? Not really. I'm just enjoying testing the pistol on a zombie. But this pistol is no exception to that range. It's about just as weak as the G18 burst probably per shot. And I do have a feeling that statistically this pistol does have weaker damage compared to the other pistols, especially the Samurai Edge probably. That's just based on research and whatnot. Yeah, if you want in-depth details on these weapons, just use the internet. It's your best friend. I'm just showcasing the weapons, as I like to claim these days. All right, now let's show a perfect dodge maneuver and conclude it. Dodge maneuver and conclude it. Alright, this is the MUP. Enemy test. Alright. So reload the game and do a perfect dodge. And don't forget to record. So yeah, I hope my voice seems even better, like with this new microphone. I hope you could actually tell a difference from previous streams. It definitely is more powerful, and I have a lot more options. Because it's a Yeti X, it has all of the features that the original Yeti had. Just what I really love about this thing is all the dials and whatnot are more digital than analog, so it's like one of the best ways to describe it. Alright, I'll get the MUP out. Alright, come on, get in here. Get the recorder ready. Alright, recording. Here we go. Alright, that's going to conclude the Infinite MUP handgun. As well as all handguns. All handguns. Alright, so it's the MUP conclusion. Alright. Next weapon in the lineup is the CQBR assault rifle. Alright, so we're going to go back to Carlos' scenario for this. I think I tested this infinite one with both characters. Alright, so Carlos. Yeah, this one. Wait. No. That's right. I discovered in the last stream that the place I originally wanted to test all the weapons with Carlos was not a good testing spot because all the zombies were severely weaker. So instead of save 12, I'm going to do save 10. All right. Alright, so just like handguns, I am going to test the assault rifles on zombies as well. And I am going to go on a shot-by-shot basis, even though that's not how you would normally use an assault rifle. Alright, so here we go. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, there was a critical right there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, he was actually dead after like 14. Let's do some more, just in case. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so I tested that on a variety of enemies, and a couple times I lost count of the shots, but I really want to say this assault rifle's power is similar to that of a handgun bullet. So, I mean, it is an assault rifle after all, not a submachine gun, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, it took around, I want to say it took between 9 and 14 shots with the assault rifle to take down a zombie. So, similar firepower to all the handguns I've been testing, but of course with this thing, you can get all those shots off much faster, and you could really lay waste to enemies with this thing. It's good for crowd control, as with most assault rifles and submachine guns are. All right, now let's rage hell with a perfect dodge, or in Carlos's case, like a counterattack maneuver, and check it out that way. And then conclude it. Check it out that way. And then conclude it. So this was enemy test. Oh. Well, there's Wyatt. Alright. So let's reload the game, reset all the enemies. So yeah, I wonder if it will be noticeable when I change microphones, like in the actual weapon reviews. But because I did a majority of the commentary already with the other microphone, we're just like finishing all the enemy tests with this one. All right. All right. Let's do this. Just a perfect counterattack maneuver. Come on. Alright, I'm recording. Come on now. Doesn't work if you just charge right into him, I guess. That one's gotten me 3 times now. Alright, I'm sort of just wasting time here. I already got it once. I just like destroying zombies' heads. Alright. I'm gonna end it there. I got a couple of them. Alright, so after a perfect counterattack with Carlos, I'd say the assault rifle... you could really do some major damage. Alright guys, that's gonna conclude the CQBR assault rifle. Alright, this conclusion. Alright, so now the infinite version. What I can't remember is... Let's see, what did I say at the end of the second review? Almost forgot to mention the Infinite CQBR is acquired through the in-game store for... Here's Jill using it. 28,400 points. Now for the next and last assault rifle, the Infinite. So with the Infinite, let's see if there's any damage difference with the Infinite assault rifle. Somewhat doubtful, but you never know. Well, with the variable damage rate, it doesn't really matter anymore. Alright. But yep, so I will test the Infinite one with Carlos as well. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. God damn it. This is why multiple zombies never works. Because they get in my way and then I lose count. I'm just gonna decimate this one because I know he got an accidental headshot. Okay, this is ridiculous. Stay strong. All right. You know what? I know where I'm gonna go.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Parr. Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
This place isn't much better, I know, but... Okay, that one took 12, I know that. Okay, 12 seems to be the consistent. Alright, so I tested it on a few zombies as usual, and I was getting a lot of 12 shotters. Most of the zombies took only 12 shots, like almost exactly 12. So I wonder if the infinite... I don't know if the infinite CQBR has any power difference. And you know what I just realized is I didn't test... Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, I don't know if there's a difference between the infinite and the regular CQBR when it comes to damage. Damage is one of the most inconsistent variables in this game, so it's really hard to tell. But all I do know is I was getting a lot of 12-shotters there. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that the infinite CQBR assault rifle probably has the same damage rate as the regular one. Alright, guys, that's going to conclude... Nope, not quite. But yeah, I forgot that I needed to test the CBQR twice because now I need to test it with all the parts, and I forgot to do that. Nope, not quite. Gonna conclude the regular one. Alright, so this was enemy test of the infinite. Okay. Either way, I have to reload this game. Oh no. This isn't good. Okay. This game save, I don't have all the custom parts gathered. Shit. See, I totally wasn't expecting that one save against the horde of zombies right outside here at the end of Carlos's section to be severely weak. I was totally planning for that to be my enemy hub and for those zombies to be the test subjects. But all I have right now is the scope. I don't have the dual magazine or the what is it? Or the tactical grip. I don't have those right now. Okay, so for now I am just going to do the whole, you know, perfect counter maneuver with the infinite one.
I don't got time for this.
Exactly. Alrighty then, that's going to conclude the infinite CBQR assault rifle, as well as all assault rifles. Alright, this is conclusion. Alright, so now let me try this save. Anthony Usury, Among Us, no interest. Yeah, I'm just skipping out. I don't really notice any other games really except Resident Evil these days, man. So whenever anyone asks me, have I tried this out, have I played this, or anything along the lines, I have like a 99% chance of saying no. I am not a gamer overall. The only gaming I do these days is Dead by Daylight on PS4 and for content creating like this. Alright. Okay, I still only have the scope at this point. But I know this save that I have right now is closer to the parts, so I can quickly get there before I start recording and whatnot. So yeah, I've got to do a little bit of work for this, but that is okay. I'm going to go ahead and get all the coins, too. Alright. And I'll go ahead and combine the scope right now. Alright, there's the tactical grip. We're just playing the game right now, simply. Alright, so I gotta go up. Oh, there's a lone zombie up here. That could be useful. I might use him for this test. Oh. Yep, and the other part's here, so we're golden. Alright, now we got the full thing here. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to that one zombie on the rooftop and use it on him. That would have been a better testing hub for everything, really, probably. Alright, so let's see, the roof. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start recording right now. As well as the commentary. Alright, so I nearly forgot to test this thing out with all the parts attached, so let's do that real quick. See if it makes a difference. With the variable damage rate, it's not going to matter that much. He just keeps going back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so it took 14 shots regardless of the custom parts, so I was pretty much expecting that. But no worry, it was worth testing it out both with and without parts. Alright, now let's do another perfect dodge maneuver with all the parts attached to it, and then conclude this weapon. I'm actually not going to break the recording. I'm not going to break the recording for this. I'm just going to get straight to it, as there are zombies in this room over here. Still recording. Woo! Just got decimated. Alrighty. That is gonna conclude. That will officially conclude the CQBR assault rifle. Assault rifle. Alright. Now we're good. And it should be getting funner from here, because I think that's it when it comes to testing on zombies. Because the rest of the weapons have high enough firepower to do some more difficult enemies. All right, so CQBR. This will be enemy test 2. So what do I even say in the conclusion? Alright, so after a perfect counterattack with Carlos, I'd say the assault rifle, you could really, as that's going to conclude this. That is lame. I'm deleting that. And enemy test 2 will just become conclusion. There you go. Alright, next is the M3 shotgun. And the shotgun, I know I set Hunter Gammas to be the test subject. So that's what we're going to do. That will be with Jill. Now, underground. Which one of these? I want to say this save. Number 15. Is that right? 15. Yep. M3, MGL, and rocket launcher enemy site. Specifically because there is one lone Hunter Gamma in this place. And I have the shotgun with all the parts at this point. So because the shotgun I have to test twice, one without and one with the parts. Let's see what difference it makes though. Alright, so we're here. Alright, M3 shotgun. Just as is, because I'm going to have to reload anyway to get them back and with all the parts. Shouldn't need much health. It's only one enemy I'm going to be facing. The only thing I need is the ammo. There we go. Alright, that'll do. Okay, fastest way to that hunter is this way. I remember in the early days of weapon reviewing, I used to do explosive headshots with shotguns as well as magnums. But that worked better in the older games where you had to aim up, close up on a zombie. I could do that right here, basically. See, like... Phew! I gotta pick this up, I think, to trigger it, so... Alright, here we go. There's a chance I might accidentally die because I'm gonna remain pretty close up, and that is a huge risk factor with this enemy. Alright, here we go. Alright, that took 6 shotgun shells to defeat a Hunter Gamma in standard mode anyway. And that's with no parts attached. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach all the parts and let's see if it makes any difference. And I definitely nearly died like after that first one because he wasn't stunned at all. Shotgun. Enemy test. 1. I wonder if you could do a perfect dodge against a Hunter Gamma. I've never tried. I may be willing to try, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. All right, now we'll attach all the parts. Oops. Oh, I gotta still pick up the shell holder, because this save was also for that. But that's good. So to get the shell holder, just gotta go down this real quick. It's literally in this briefcase. So we're basically testing the M3, then the M4 on this thing. Oh no. Okay, well, no time like now. I knew it. Enjoy that. So he can spawn even if you don't grab the fuse. So you have to break open that container needs to break open first, and then that other one. I was wondering what that was. Why did she do the stun animation all of a sudden, and it nearly gypped me. But yeah, that was not supposed to happen. Great, wasting time. All right. Hey. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna magnum all those zombies to death so I can save the ammo for the shotgun. Because they're a very bad distraction. Alright. Now we can do this. Here we go. Alright, so in that test, it only took 5 shotgun shells to defeat the Hunter Gamma. Now, I don't know if I just had better shots there, or if all these custom parts do increase the firepower somewhat, but just look at it. All these custom parts, they change the shotgun completely. I think technically it changes it from an M3 to an M4. Benelli, or whatnot. So it's almost a completely different shotgun, it pretty much is a completely different shotgun entirely. So, yeah, it would be nice to know if, yeah, there was a damage difference there. But with the variable damage rates that my tests have been doing all this time, can't tell, can't put a finger on it. But, point is, I had a better test that one, so there's the takeaway. Alright, guys, when it comes to perfect dodges on this thing, I don't know if I can do it against a Hunter Gamma. I almost don't really want to try. So I'll test it real quick, but if it doesn't work, I'll just use regular zombies to show off perfect dodging with the shotgun. Dodging with the shotgun. Alright, so this will be enemy test 2. Alright. So, I'm not going to try to take too much time on this. Honestly, I don't really know the attack patterns of the Hunter Gamma very well, considering it goes for an insta-kill attack every time. So we'll see if I can do it. If I don't succeed, I'm not gonna keep trying, because it's a huge waste of time to have to reload here and then navigate to that area every time. There's no closer save I can get. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting the shell holder because there's two outcomes here. I either get insta-killed, or I do perform a successful dodge and I'll lay waste to him with the shotgun. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Okay. That was interesting. It did like he slapped me with his tail or something like that. So if I like try to get behind him, could I dodge that? I don't know, but even though I have a slightly better idea now of his attack pattern, again, I'm not going to keep trying this. This is going to take too much time. And where I'm at now, there is a fleeting chance I will finish the recording phase today if I don't waste too much time. And we don't need the enemy we tested on specifically to see the results of a perfect dodge. Make me, Wyatt. You're not the one doing this review. So it's easy for you to say. Yep, Fire Mario, I am finished with all the handguns and assault rifles. Alright, I gotta go back for the freaking other parts. Because I'm gonna bring all of them with me now, because I could do a perfect dodge without the parts on one zombie, and then finish the others off with all the parts. Shoot, that reminds me, I still have to do all that. Those will be like at the very end. Oh, God. I can get so distracted so easily. So yeah, Jill can use the CQBR in easy mode. That makes sense. That does throw back to the original. Like if you play in easy mode, you start with an assault rifle. You play in hard mode, you just have the regular handgun. Yeah, thankfully that's something very easy to show off, as well as the whole flash grenade with her if you're playing in harder difficulties. Yeah, those are something I'll do like at the very end of the review, and I'll just record them real quick, and then I'll throw them in the appropriate spots in the editing phase. If I somehow finish early today with the whole recording, I will just end it there and save the start of the editing phase for another day. Because I don't want to merge recording and editing in the same day, really. Alright, here we go with the recording. Oh, shit. Alright, now I'm gonna... Wow, that other zombie didn't go for me at all. Oh, shit. I didn't bring any health items. I didn't come prepared at all. Ah! All right. All right. All right, that's going to go ahead and conclude the M3 shotgun. As well as all shotguns, since it was the only one. All right. Since it was the only one. That will be conclusion. All right, next. Lightning Hawk. All right, this is going to be fun. Okay, so this one, what did it say? I'm pretty sure, Palehead. That's what I'm going to test this one on. All right. Got about an hour and 40 minutes before I need to dip out. So I should be able to do this. All right. So Lightning Hawk, it's gonna go against Paleheads. That should be plenty.
Override complete.
All right. Come down here. All right. Recording. 1. Hopefully it takes more than 1. Shit. I would have thought these things would be a lot more powerful than that. But I'm underestimating the power of the magnum. Okay, they're all going down in one shot. Okay. Okay, so I guess the Palehead was weaker than I thought it was, or the magnum is stronger than I thought it was. I was totally expecting them to handle at least more than one shot, but no, they're all going down in a single shot. So... Oh! That one actually survived. Okay, so it could take 1 to 2 shots to defeat a Palehead with this thing. I'm still gonna test it on a different enemy instead after that. I'm gonna go ahead and test the Magnum on Hunter Gammas as well to compare it to the shotgun. Alright. Alright. Shotgun. Alright, so for the Lightning Hawk, this will be enemy test 1. Alright, so we're gonna go back to 15 then. Drain Deimos are not powerful at all, Wyatt, in this game. I can defeat those things with a handgun. And I don't have any saves that are near Nemesis. At least in a standard form. And I'm not about to test a weapon, these types of weapons on Nemesis and boss forms. Alright. So, okay, it's already in my inventory. That's all I'm gonna need. Oy. I will need to go back to that other save, though, when I do the traditional headshot on the zombie. Because we're getting close to that, finally. Been looking forward to that one. Alright, this should be enough ammo still. Alright, so it took 2 magnum rounds to take down a Hunter Gamma. That's with its mouth open and its critical spot exposed. I think I'm going to do an additional test. I'm going to just shoot him with his mouth shut. And we're going to see how many shots it takes that way. Alright. So yeah, doing a bit of extra stuff with this one, but it's for the sake of consistency. Some sort of consistency. Alright, so enemy test 2. There's going to be like 4 enemy tests total on this, because after this one, I will finally test it with the custom part attached to it. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference, but okay. Alright, so reload this game. And yeah, I'm not gonna let it open its mouth. I'm just gonna shoot it right on the snout or nose or whatever it is. The top of its mouth. The lip. The top lip. Bring in the rocket launcher just to take care of all those zombies in one swoop. I really should do everything I can to make this as speedy as possible. Because I am ready for the recording phase to be done. And I'm ready to get into the editing phase. There you go. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so with its mouth shut and from a considerable distance, it took 4 magnum rounds to defeat the Hunter Gamma. So that just goes to show you, when it comes to those creatures, you really should let him open his mouth and then you'll get better shots off, get more damage. For all I know, it could have taken up to 10 shotgun shells if I never let him open his mouth. But yep, there you go. And now I'm going to finally test the Magnum with its custom part attach. We'll see if it makes any difference. Kind of doubtful about it, but let's find out. Let's find out. All right, enemy test 3. All right, just one more. All right, so this one. Fuck. I can't test it with the extended barrel on, because I don't have it yet. Okay. Here's what'll, no. I would literally have to get the rest of the fuses, somehow dodge that. Man, this is frustrating. All the extra shit I have to do because the enemies I wanted to test it on aren't proving to be good. I cannot believe the pale heads went down in like one shot to the body. It would make sense if it was the head, but not the body. I expected them to survive. One did, but it's not enough for me to do regular tests on. So literally, I'm gonna grab this fuse. Then go and grab the other one. Hopefully, I can dodge this hunter, I know, if I just go straight for the ladder. See? So he'll be there, hopefully. Now I'm gonna get the last fuse, get the objective done, grab the extended mag, and then go back. Yeah.
Alright, here goes. Shit, he got away. What was he doing in here?
Alright. So this extended magazine. Please tell me I can go back down.
This way.
Alright, I can. But will the Hunter Gamma still be there? That's the question. You gotta backtrack all the way there for this freaking test. that I feel like is going to take the same amount of shots. At least at the end of this, we're going to see a great explosive headshot. Followed by a dodge maneuver, hopefully. Because I still have to show that too with the magnum. It's still there. Alright, we're good. Alright, here we go. Whoa. Okay, it only took 3 magnum shots to defeat the Hunter Gamma with its mouth shut, with the extended barrel attached to it. Now, I cannot conclude if that was a result of the extended barrel. For all I know, maybe I accidentally went straight inside of its mouth through the little slit and that last shot. I don't know. Either that or it really is a lot more powerful with the extended barrel. I mean, I forgot what the extended barrel is described as doing. It reduces recoil and increases the gun's destructive power. Okay, the description of the extended barrel says it increases the power in some way. So okay, I'm gonna officially conclude that it was the extended barrel's doing that increased that power. Quite a bit too, about double the power. So that's awesome. All right, now I'm gonna perform the perfect dodge maneuver against a zombie and show my traditional explosive headshot. Here we go. Explosive headshot. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off that here we go. Alright, Lightning Hawk. This will be enemy test 4. Alright. So now we're gonna go to save 17 to our regular zombie and do all that. No, I can't, Wyatt, because we're not even close to the Magnum yet. Do you forget that I have to acquire all the weapons throughout the game? It's not like Resident Evil 4 where it carries over into a New Game Plus. That's all I'm gonna need, really.
Override complete. Employees are advised to carry an override key at all times.
Headshot. Okay. So that was the perfect dodge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the headshot again. Without the dodge, just because.
An antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Headshot! Alright, that is gonna officially conclude the Lightning Hawk. As well as all magnums, since it's the only one. Actually, that's not true. Hawk. Alright, conclusion. Whoa! Oh, you want some of this? Absolutely, Fire Mario. That will be included in the intro. Alright. That's gonna be it for the Magnum. Alright, Ryden. Ryden, okay. So, what exactly... Did I say a variety of enemies? I would imagine I did. Alright, so testing. So I'm going to have a blast testing this weapon out. I'm going to test this on a variety of enemies, since it's pretty powerful. Alright, variety. Alright, see you later, Fire Mario. Alright, a variety of enemies. Yeah, this probably is one of the best saves, then. Oh, wow. I got triple teamed. Okay, this is a very bad spot because if I just walk back even a little bit, he freaking spawns and I can't freaking do anything. I still got a couple headshots there. Okay. How about RIP on them? Sigurd of Katarina. Yep, I'm doing alright. Finally getting the more powerful weapons done of this weapon review. Actually getting close somewhat to the end. Alright, I'm gonna just test the Ryden on a Hunter Gamma now. Okay, hopefully I don't keep spawning him prematurely. It's almost like the headshot should be with this thing and not the magnum, right? Alright. Alright. Let's see, what else could I test it on? I could test it out on a pale head. It could depend, Sigurd. If, in terms of gameplay, I think this game is solid, but in terms of plot, it's severely lacking. Like, especially if you compare it to the original Resident Evil 3. They cut a lot of stuff they cut a lot of stuff out. So it really depends on your preference.
Override
Okay, it's not good to do this on stairs. That was weird. Jill actually threw a punch. I either press it too late or too early. Every freaking time. Even with the damn stars guide. Alright, can't go wrong now. There's only one left. Or can I? It's because these are like super zombies. They're really fast and they're more powerful. There. Alright, that was worth it. Alright, I think there's a couple. I do want to get one on Nemesis. Like his regular form. So this one. And then I'm gonna quit it with the Ryden. Ow. So yeah, it's his heart that's his weak spot. Huh. Alright, so just a quick. Alright, so yeah, clearly the Ryden is designed specifically for the weak spots of all enemies. It's the only way to defeat them. Once you get that shot, though, it seems to just be a one-shotter on everything. So very powerful weapon indeed, just an insane drawback when it comes to where you have to aim. Alright, that's going to conclude the Ryden. And pretty much will officially conclude all magnums. Yeah, conclude all magnums. so this is Ryden. It's just straight up conclusion. There was no, like, enemy test that I spoke on. Alright. Yeah, it is dark. Okay, so the next... We literally have only 2 weapons left to review. The grenade launcher and the rocket launcher. The finger is all done already since I did everything, like, introduction, enemy test, all in one swoop. So, I'm not going to worry about that. So, yeah, just the grenade launcher and rocket launcher. The grenade launcher, I know... I said a variety of enemies, I think. But I'm going to emphasize the fact that the flame and the acid rounds are good for Hunter Gammas and Hunter Betas, respectively, as well as maybe acid against Nemesis. But yeah, for the explosive and mine rounds, I'm not really sure the best enemies to test those on. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, but let's get on with it. I have yet to record the outro, Wyatt. That'll be the very last thing I record. That's the only thing I'm gonna... The intro and the outro are the only things I really record in order for weapon reviews these days. Alright. So yeah, both grenade and rocket launcher are gonna be a variety of enemies. Rocket launcher would actually be easier to enemy test than the grenade launcher. But okay, so... For explosive rounds, what did I say at the end of the grenade launcher? Alright, now for the final type of round, I'm going to actually test it on some enemies. I'm going to test the rounds on a variety of enemies. Each round is better for specific enemies, kind of like how it is throughout the series. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so it's like explosive rounds I want to test like on a crowd of zombies, more or less. There's like... I want to choose, like, one enemy, though, to test all the rounds on. I think I want to do a Hunter Gamma again, but the problem with that is just how much navigation I have to do just to get to him, and that's been the most frustrating save, like, so far in this review. Shit. A good enemy to test all rounds on, and then I'll still show the flame and the acid being used on hunters and whatnot. Mine rounds on normal hunters, you're... What? Maybe. That's what I'm saying. It's like... The Hunter Gamma can take a bit of damage. The Hunter Beta, I feel like, is slightly weaker than the Hunter Gamma. I don't know, though. Well, I think I did make this save to be the MGL enemy site, so I'm just gonna go with it. Because, yeah, I'll have that group of zombies for the explosive rounds before that Hunter Gamma even spawns. Alright, MGL. I don't know why I'm putting all these rounds in, and I'm gonna have to reload the game before I get a chance to use them all. made short work of them. Okay. And then, yeah, mine rounds. What should I... Alright. Might have some slight disagreement on this one, but I can't think of a suitable enemy for mine rounds. I want to say mine rounds are really good against Nemesis. Like, they don't really show you them until, well, you first get them, like, in the dilapidated shelter. And you're about to, like, face Nemesis in some form there, so... I almost want to say they are designed for Nemesis. But there's no real good fight. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to just test it on this group of paleheads / zombie. Wow. These things are not dying, though. Are these rounds actually kind of weak? Are they only good for, like, for stunning, more or less? I mean, the zombie's dead. Oh. Scared me. All right. All right, so throughout all those tests, when it comes to explosive and mines, I didn't have really good enemies to test it on, so I tested it on crowds, basically. But as you saw from the mine test, those pale heads weren't being damaged at all, really, by those things. So it makes me wonder if the mine rounds actually, if they have a high damage rate. The zombie died, but the pale heads were not dying at all. It could be just their ability, but the flame and acid rounds I tested on what I consider the best enemies for those. Flame rounds are best against Hunter Gammas, and acid rounds are best against Hunter Betas, and maybe against Nemesis as well. But now I'm going to do more consistent testing. I'm going to choose one enemy to test all 4 rounds on, and I'm going to make that the Hunter Gamma. Hunter Gamma. Alright, so I'll call this one enemy test. Okay, I'm like ready to be done, if I'm honest. But I don't have much more to do, so I'll do it. But I did get a text earlier that I have to sort of address very quick. Hey, get off. Can't do this right now. Alright. Alright, Anthony Usery has to go. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna load save 15 and just test all the rounds on a Hunter Gamma. Alright, so 2 explosive rounds to take down a Hunter Gamma. Now, we already know it's only going to take 1 with the flame round, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that round. Let's test acid on Hunter Gamma. Acid on... Okay. Okay, so this will be enemy test 2. Reload. Make them. I never even heard of Shantae. Alright, acid rounds, see what you can do. That was interesting. Alright, that was interesting. For a second, I thought he wasn't suffering any damage whatsoever. But it's only because, I mean, these don't have a huge, like, blowback or impact, so I guess it makes sense. But he did die after 3 douses of acid rounds. Alright. So yeah, not the best round, or not the best enemy to test this round on, and it probably would have been better if I let his mouth open, probably. But it's okay, it took only 3 rounds, not too bad. Alright, let's see if mine rounds do anything to him. Alright. Oops. Alright, one more load. getting them all out just in case. Alright, this shall end the grenade launcher, and then we'll just quickly show enemies getting decimated by the rocket launcher, and then we're gonna officially conclude this review. And then I wanna relax for what the little time I'll have after that. But at least we'll be done recording. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it took 3 mine rounds to defeat a Hunter Gamma. So they do damage. I guess when I was testing them on Paleheads, like, those things have crazy armor or something, but not against Magnums, obviously. Alright, so the mine rounds have about the same damage as explosive rounds. The mines are triggered by proximity. It's understandable enough, and that's why they're very useful against Nemesis in the clock tower battle, because when he's running rampant around in circles like that, you can just fire a mine somewhere and he'll eventually run into it. I think that's the main purpose of it. Alright guys, that's gonna officially conclude the MGL grenade launcher. Alright, this will be conclusion. Alright, let's finish this off. So I'm just gonna reload this save because it have the most amount of enemies. There won't be really a conclusion for the rocket launcher. Once I test it on all enemies, then I'll just go straight to the game menu and do the outro. And call it a day. Because, yeah, I am starting to get a little bored and, I don't know. Tired of this? Should have started with the Hunter Beta. What the fuck was that, Jill? I meant to do a dodge maneuver. Oh my god. So these things are resilient to explosions, it looks like. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do this save, see where it takes me.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber. Synthesizing.
Oh, so I was here anyway. Okay.
What in God's name is this place?
So yeah, I'm just gonna finish off the rocket launcher here against this boss fight, against this battle against Nemesis.
Jill, is that you? Watch it, you've got company! Jill! Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
All right. I'm going back to the menu now. All right, this is the conclusion. And those are the weapons of Resident Evil 3 Remake. I really hope you all have enjoyed this weapon review. As usual, I don't do these very often these days. It's pretty much every new game that comes out, or I'll do like an HD remaster of a game once I finish it in my series of full plays or something. But yeah, overall, I don't do these often, so it's always nice to go back and do these. For brand new games, it's really fun, of course, because it's never been done before, at least on my end, and it's always fun to overview weapons that we haven't seen before. Alright, so my overall thoughts on this game, I like the gameplay, but of course, the plot does fall short quite a bit. But the dodge mechanic does add a nice little touch to these weapons, so I was glad to incorporate that into this weapon review. Alright, guys, so not much else to say. Let me think. Yeah, there is nothing much else to say. So to officially conclude, this is Shankster94, aka TheGamerShankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shankster_94. Check out my Facebook page. Support me on Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt, also known as the one and only W, as well as Riddles11 for being my 2 patrons on Patreon. Alright, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys. And the next new weapon review will most likely be for Resident Evil 8 Village. So when it comes to weapon reviews, of course, look forward to that. Alright, peace out. You guys are the best. The best. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I can't be done yet because I do have those little extras to show. So that was the outro I just recorded. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here. So yeah, new game. Assisted.
Who could that be? What the hell is that thing? Gotta get out of here. What the hell? No way. Okay.
I'm showing Jill getting the CQBR assault rifle.
Jill? Over here!
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to
And then I gotta do this again to show Jill getting flash grenades.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
How could this many people be infected? I'm sorry, Brad. Sorry.
Oh, it's just in her inventory. Alright, so I can do that right here. That's a quick mention. Just a quick mention for the CQBR assault rifle. Jill can acquire the regular one if you play in assisted mode. She starts with it as well as acquiring their handgun. Okay, acquiring their hand. Alright, so that's good for that. So, CQBR assault rifle. Quick mention. Alright, now quit and start another new game. Learn. On Nightmare. Alright. How long, though, does it take to get to a flash grenade? Because if it takes too long, I might just do this off camera, seriously. If anyone who's still watching knows. It's like, does she get one immediately, or is it actually quite a ways into the game? Because if it is, I really don't want to do this right now. I only got like half an hour left. You know what? I'm gonna look something up. South Avenue downtown. Okay, so yeah, I would have to do quite a bit of traversing before we can even show that. So I'm not going to include that in the live production of it. I'll just record that real quick off camera when I have the time and whatnot. I really want to be done with this, guys. So, yep, we can officially conclude the recording phase of live production finally. Alright, so hope you all enjoyed it so far. We're going to begin the editing phase next time I start streaming, which, as you know, with my consistency, it could be a good week from now. We'll see. But these aren't scheduled, so you won't know in advance, alright? But until then, to conclude this live stream, this is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on social media down there on the links below. Those are just the profile names and whatnot. And shout out again to Wyatt and Riddles11 for being my 2 patrons on Patreon. Alright, guys, look forward to the beginning of the editing phase.